What's up, you guys? It's Work Strive Grind here, Terrence Fulton. I want to say this, man. It's so really weird, like at times where people will make it look like or make it seem as if you working hard or you going hard is like an indictment on you trying to live like the Joneses or you trying to keep up with something. And what I mean by that is, I remember when I was working in corporate America, because I was the guy that picked up extra shifts, because I was the guy that uh, came in early, stayed late. I didn't really come in on my day off. I was more so the guy that would rather stay late or come in early because I already had to be there. Versus, I thought it took a different kind of mindset to come in on your day off and work. So I was the guy that never wanted to give up my day off because I really didn't like being there anyway. But since I have to be here, I might as well stay. I was the guy that would work 2-3 hours later or earlier and just bank it that way. As you make more money, what you do, you spend more money. You like nicer things, you like nice things, you want to take trips, you may buy some material things, you may buy experiences. We all have our things or whatever those things may be. But I remember people used to just be like, you a company man, or you always here, or that's because you got to pay for this, or that's because you stay over there, with them white. I remember I just hear so many negative things, and it always made me think like, why aren't you doing that? Like, why aren't you going hard like that? Or people would be like, well, I base my life off 40 hours. Everything is extra. And I used to think at the time, maybe $20 an hour was good. I'm not sure what's a good rate these days, because we're in a different day and time. But I'm talking like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, $20 an hour was really, really good. But still, I did know 20 times 40 was only $800. So in order to really make a dent in what I wanted to do, I had to get the overtime, time and a half. Thank God it was a job that you got paid for incentive and you got paid for your performance and stuff like that. But I just remember like coworkers or people like pushing back because I had a nice car. I lived in the gated community. That's why you got to work that hard, because look how you trying to live. And I used to always think, then where the fuck y'all live at then? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to live in the hood neither. Like, I ain't trying to be over there with y'all ass. I want to be in a gated community, but the thing is, it was more people that thought like that than it versus the people that thought like me, who wanted to live nice, who wanted to be in a gated community, who wanted to be around a bunch of people from different walks of life, and to be able to network or to feel safer. And quite honest, and I've always been into cars. That's just been me. Besides time at your house, time at work, the third or the second place you spend most of your time is in your car, because you have to commute to these things. So if I'm riding a car, I would just want to drive a nice car. I want to be comfortable in the car that I'm in. I want to make sure that I'm in a reliable car. I want to feel good when I'm gripping the wheel. It feels like I could conquer the world. But maybe that was just me. But as I've gotten older, I have realized, man, a lot of people would throw their insecurities on you. Motherfuckers would come at me because I like to live nice, or because I like to dress a certain kind of way, or that's just me, man. You do you, I do me. See, that was the the thing. I didn't mind leaving you alone and you doing things how you do things. But when it came to me, it's like they won't let me live. I let you live. That's how you want to live, then do you. People just always felt the need to say something to me about either how I dress, what I got on, what I drive, where I live. And it was just like, what do you care of how I'm living and why I want to live this way? I just wanted to be in a nice environment. I always been into ambiance. I always been into nice things. I always want to stay in the nicest hotels. I always want to drive the flyest cars. I just always want to do those things. But it was way more people who didn't want to do those things versus the people that did want to do those things. And I don't know, who else dealing with that? Do people still deal with that? Is that still a thing? Because I'm not surrounded by those people no more, because I'm not at that job no more. And that's the great thing about building your business, creating your network. You get to choose who you spend your time around. So that's why I'd rather spend my time around people who got more than me, who do more than me, who accomplished more than I did, who saw more than I did, because I'm not a hater. I'm not the guy that feel, oh, why they doing all this? I'm the guy that's inspired and motivated when I hear or see these different things. So that's how you can see me around big yachts or huge mansions or a very nice car, because I'm not a hater. I'm not the guy looking at them asking them why them and not me. I'm not that guy. I don't know why it's like that, but it can. people didn't let me live. Like, they didn't let me live. So I have this thing in the Hustler's Notebook where it say, stop telling your coworkers your dreams and goals. He don't give a fuck, man. The closest people around you shut down your dreams and your aspirations and your goals, where you can't even share it with the people that you love because of fear of being judged or you looked at a certain kind of way, because you want to do something different. You want to be groundbreaking. And it's kind of fucked up. So that's why I created a community of people, man. Y'all tap in where we all share these different ideas. We all share different goals and aspirations. Not only that, we actually give the blueprint on how to get there. Because I have the blueprint, and for the first time, I'm really sharing the blueprint. I mean, obviously in real estate, I shared the blueprint, but now I got different experiences, from real estate to trading to renting out your cars, luxury cars, to Airbnbs. Even when I did Airbnb, I did it at a high level. You know, I'm on the beach, I'm off the ocean, I got the city view. You know, so even when I got into that, I always been into luxury and ambiance. Because guess what? When you're not renting out those things and there's a free day, that's a day that you could spend there and get your thoughts right. Right, and you experiencing a high life and experiencing some of the things that life has to offer you. Y'all tap in, DM me. You know, Work Strive Grind on Facebook, Work Strive Grind on Instagram, Work Strive Grind on TikTok, and Terrence Fulton on Facebook.